10th, 2010. I'm about to step through a gate into another time. Or maybe it's another world.
The original Dino Crisis is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation. While some describe it as being only Resident Evil with dinosaurs, my argument to that is, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs! It was a solid survival horror game with an awesome dinosaur theme. So when the sequel came around, I thought it was going to take the Resident Evil route, with the sequel taking the series to new heights. Well, it did take the series somewhere new. While Dino Crisis 1 was straight survival horror, Dino Crisis 2 is much more action. This change may upset people who are fans of the original because it is so different. But after you play a little, you will see it's still a fun game. The game takes place a little after Dino Crisis 1. Now, on a remote research facility, an accident has occurred, and the town has disappeared and replaced with a prehistoric jungle. A team of TRAT is sent in to travel back in time and rescue what survivors they can. Quickly, they are attacked by raptors and a T-Rex, killing most of the team except Dylan and Regina from the first game. The story is strong enough, being mostly about secret dealings of underground research, and moves the game along well. Like Dino Crisis 2, the game focuses on two main characters. But instead of playing basically separate games for each, you will be switching back and forth between Dylan and Regina. One will get trapped somewhere and the other one will have to come and rescue them. It works well, if not a little predictable, but keeps the gameplay fresh. And speaking of gameplay, that has gone a drastic change from the first game. Instead of focusing on the slow-paced, methodical puzzles and fetch missions, this game is much more focused on the action. The developers understood that a lot of people just wanted to shoot dinosaurs, and that the first game had you running away from them more often than not. That is not the case this time. Now, you cannot walk 5 feet without being ambushed by raptors. Luckily, you are given a powerful gun that will kill them in 1 or 2 shots. This came as a big surprise to me. I was treating this like a survival horror game when I realized quickly it is not. There is even a combo counter tracking how many dinosaurs you've killed in a particular area. That awards you with points that you can use at a save station to buy new weapons, upgrade weapons, or buy health. Now you will always have plenty of health and ammo, making you not fear the dinosaurs, but instead have them fearing you. The world is not as open as the first game, having you running down linear paths to get from one area to the next instead of finding your way. This works very well for the style of gameplay, having some good boss scenes and attacks along the way. And the world is brought to life with some of the best graphics on the PS1. This game is really pretty. The only slight grip I have about this game is the controls. It still uses the classic survival horror controls, which is personally the way I prefer to play my horror game. But this is not a survival horror game, and the controls get in the way when you have 5 raptors around you. You will get used to them and enjoy the game, but the game would have been much better with analog controls. The game is very good and very fun, but very different from the first game. If you are looking for more of the same, then look elsewhere. But if you're looking for some solid action involving dinosaurs, then you won't be disappointed.